Hello, hello. Hi, I'm here. It's time to do some gaming. Some intense gaming. Yeah. I gotta talk about some things real quick. But we'll get into it, alright? Okay. First things first. Very important. If you have not seen my schedule update on Blue Sky, I know I have not updated here on Twitch. I forgot. I'll get there in a bit, okay? I'm gonna write that down before I forget, actually, again. Okay. Next thing. If you have not seen my Blue Sky post, / in the Discord post, a new stream schedule, I am doing a model reveal for my new 2D model on Friday. No, not Friday, Saturday. Oh my god. At 5 Eastern, we're going to have a model reveal for my 2D model for the time being. I hope you can all be there and hang out with me while we do that. Turn on the volume just a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud. But we're gonna do that. That's very exciting. We're going to be doing the model reveal and then playing whatever the fuck we feel like. Probably just some cozy games. Maybe we'll play some Fields of Mysteria because we're almost to the new update. So, we got some stuff we can do. But either way, we're going to do some stuff afterwards, but we're doing a little model reveal at 5 Eastern on Saturday. Do not forget. But anyway, I hope you guys can hang out and come check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. I am really excited about it. She looks pretty good. She's kind of cute. So, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Also, today, we're doing D2 stuff. We're gonna do the story. Obviously the weekly story takes maybe an hour to do. So we're gonna do the weekly story, and then we're gonna go do some supermarket sim for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna do 2 separate streams this time. It's gonna be all one stream, but I just, letting you all know. But yeah, we're doing that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, we can get right into it. I have been playing a little bit more Final Fantasy recently, off stream specifically. I was trying to level up to get a healer going. We're almost there. I'm like level 25 or something, or 26 or something, so I'm pretty close to getting to where I need to be, but not quite level 30 yet. I think I want to try Scholar first, see how that goes. But I think the next time I play on stream, though, which I believe I had, we're gonna do tomorrow, yes. I'm probably gonna be playing more Dragoon tomorrow, though. Just because I need to play some more of that. I want to play more story. But yeah, let's get into Destiny. I will let you all know real quick that last night I did do a dungeon run with some boys. And I did accidentally do one of the story things because they told me that it was gonna I had to do Altars of Sorrow for it. And it literally took 5 seconds. So there's like these 3 missives that Drifter's like, hey, do these. I'm sure he's gonna talk to me about it here in a second again, because they repeatedly tell you about the thing every single fucking time you go to orbit. But yeah, he was like, hey, do these things, and I accidentally did one of those. So there's 2 more we can do, and then continue the rest of whatever the story is this week. I was informed that the story this week is pretty... we're getting places, I'm assuming. That's kind of what Steele told me, so... I'm hoping that, let's pause that for a second. I'm hoping that we get another cutscene or something, or hear more about Aerith's situation, because... what the fuck's going on, guys? Can we have a little bit of info about that? Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Currently I do not have it set up, but I did have to buy a new webcam, obviously, for the new model. So, the current webcam for TobyCam is not functioning. So, I'm going to, before I forget, I'm gonna turn off the Toby cam functions. I meant to do that before streaming, I totally forgot, so I'm glad I thought about it now. I do have a new camera here. It's not, I don't think it's like as good technically. It's not considered HD. But that'll be the new Toby cam for a little bit. I just don't have it set up, so we'll have to wait on Toby cam. You guys can still donate treats if you want, or donate. You guys can still do channel points treats, and Toby talk and all that. I just can't show you him. So, we're just gonna have to turn off anything that involves Toby cam for the time being. Yes. Okay, that should be good. Yes. Okay. Let me go back to stream. There we go. Now we should be good. Okay, so. Destiny. Let me in. But yeah, so we'll have, I should have it set up, I hope, tonight. So it's only hopefully for today that we don't have Toby, but it's okay. He's still here. He's sleeping. Hi, good boy. Oh yeah, big stretchy. Good boy. Say, I'm still here. I'm just a little sleepy. A little slipping. Yeah, and you guys can give him plenty of treats. I will, treats are still here. Okay.
Hey, pick up.
Yep, there he is.
You're running with me on this hack job. You know how Hive computers work? Biotech. Your good-for-nothing ghost buddy can't crack that code. But I figured it out, thanks to a few friends in low places. Some graves. And Osiris gave me a few tips. Sounds like he's got experience. Weird dude. All we need is a few bloody stumps. Forwarding your first target, killer.
Thanks, Drifter. I definitely don't feel awkward about the situation at all.
I heard what you've been hearing on the Dreadnought. But I've seen more eldritch nonsense in the last few days than all my years with the Taken. Whispers in the dark. From the deep, that ain't her. If Eris was still alive, we'd know. Let it die.
My concern with him saying that, right, is that he is going to be upset when Eris comes back. Because clearly, she is alive. She's just in her fucking throne world that we didn't know she had, that she probably also did not realize that she had. So, yeah. I saw people theorizing that she, instead of just locking away Zebu Arast's throne world, that she actually, like, stole it without realizing it. And I think that'd be fucking funny. Because, like, vengeance is kind of associated with war. And it would be kind of funny if we just stole... Because then Zebu would never have hers back. That'd be hilarious, actually. But, yeah, we'll have to see, because... Who knows? Okay, it said one was in here, and I don't remember how to get into certain areas of the moon anymore, so we're just gonna follow what it says and just go to those places. Okay, Hellmouth, what's up? Don't mind me. Hive, don't mind me. Just zooming. Okay. I'm just gonna put this here. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that it'd be kind of interesting if we stole it. I also think it would be interesting if she just had her own straight up. That's fine too. Either way, it would be funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So. Hello, hello. Isn't this a... oh, okay, that's not a destructible. I thought it was. You know, I like support frames, but also this is what I was using in the dungeon, and I kind of forgot that I had this. Let me swap to something less noxious. Use this for a bit. I've been messing with this gun a lot more, and I think it's definitely better for this build. Also because it gives jolt, which is kind of nice. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yep, there it is. I'm dying. We're good. We're fine. Hello, I'm looking for a hive I need to eat the head of, or some shit. Oh, there's barrier knights in here, I forgot. I don't have anything for barrier on currently. I don't think. Wait, is stasis barrier related? I can't remember. I mean, he's really weak. I technically could kill him before. Yeah, see, look. Dead. Easy. He's just a bitch. He's a little bitch. Here, my sigil swords. Okay, well, in here. All the spooky nightmares in the moon. Moon's haunted. Where is this hive I'm going to? I haven't been down in this area in a while, I feel like. Listen, I don't need to kill everyone. I just need to zoom. Damn, we're going deep in here. Yeah, I haven't been in this area in a while. Okay, hello. Hello, Shriekers. Fuck off. There's two more over there. Okay. There's a- wait, there's a minute- I didn't even notice there's a Minotaur here. What the fuck? Why are you here? Brother? Why is there Vex? Why was there a Vex Minotaur here? Oh, he just gave me a free- okay. Why? Now, I don't know if I need to, like, if these guys just keep spawning or what the deal is, but... I'm just gonna go over here. There's more Shriekers. I probably need to kill them. Hey, what's up? You need to go away so I can... There. Die. I didn't even get him. That's fine. Cool. Man, this skybox is quite nice though. Can you fuck off? Straight up. Look at this pretty skybox. So cool. Anyway. Well, we killed another one. So where's the next one that I gotta go to? The catacombs. On the moon. Okay. So where's this one? Because I don't remember how to get to the catacombs, and if I have to look it up, then I guess I'll have to look it up, but... what's the... Oh god. Help, I'm lost. Me right now, actually. That's hilarious. Okay, let me real fast look up how to do, how to find the catacombs. Because I don't remember. Catacombs on the Moon Destiny 2. Okay. Anyway. Head southwest towards the Hellmouth, hugging the right wall until you find... Hugging the right wall until you reach... Is this death? Yes. I was like, the fuck? They have to go actually go... Oh, so I have to go back to the Circle of Bones again. Oh, well, that's boring, but okay. They don't describe it very well on this website. It literally just says, heads toward the Hellmouth. Hug the right side wall till you find a way that goes down. And I'm like, if you're talking about going to the Circle of Bones, which they say later, go to the Circle of Bones, it's like, that's not the best way to describe that. Like, can you describe going into the ship? Or just say, go to the Hellmouth from this location, but stay on the right side. That's at least a little better. Okay, okay. Woo! Okay, so go in here. Can actually get this down here quite a bit. Oh, I guess we'll leave it here now. I just don't want to deal with people. By people, I mean it being blown up. Okay, I said it'd be on the right side, so we need to go to the Circle of Bones. Which is down this way. Is it that? Can't be that, right? Could be that. It's this. Another fucking berry night. I mean, the Circle of Bones is what it's specified, though. I just went to the summoning pits after that, so I need to not go to the summoning pits. Okay, well, listen. Fine. If you want to start this shit, we'll start this shit, okay? Sir. Waste of your damn time. And mine. Okay, so this is more the right. Stick to the right. Okay. Do we still go this way? Maybe this is just gonna take me to the summoning pits, though. Is it not? I guess I go here. I can't jump over there. That's not gonna take me anywhere, so I have to go here. If this ends up being the wrong way, I'm gonna be pissed. Just saying. Okay, now we're in Circle of Bones. That's fine. So now we go to the right instead of before. Is it here? No. I'm expecting another door, but it's probably not that. Probably this? This isn't the way I went before, was it? World's Grave. It is different. Guys, I don't remember this area of the game very well. We're like never down here ever. It's haunted. That's all I know. Stand to the right. Can I go in this way? Say I was gonna turn on the light? Like, Ghost, I need the flashlight, please, thank you. Chamber of Night. I don't feel like this is the way... I think I'm in the wrong area. this is not it. The fuck am I? I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I just know it. I know this is not where I'm supposed to be. The only reason I'm keep going is because, like, I want it to be correct. But I know it won't be. Anyway. Don't mind me, I'm just zooming. Dude, this goes on forever. I kind of just want to see where this goes. I'm just gonna have to go back to the Hellmouth, though, at this point. It's fine, we're padding time, right? That's how... This is fine. Whoa, this is neat. Oh, it's an unstop. Lovely. Can I go up? Nope, he's gonna kill me. Haha, I stunned him because I have intrinsic shit. You fucked. Can I go up? Probably not. Well... Okay. I don't think I need to be here. Okay, I guess we will start at the beginning. Try it again. It says, until you reach Circle Bones, path the catacombs will be on your right side. Okay. Large lantern. Gotcha. There's just a lot of places in there, and since it's been so long since we've had to deal with that, and even, like, I know we did mess with that area in Shadowkeep. Even then, I feel like you don't have to go there for most, like, you don't have to go most of the places in there for this main story. So that's probably why I don't know it super well. Or maybe it's just been that many years, because I mean, it has. Like, the only time we ever go down in this area anymore is for, like, one tiny quest. They send you, like, to the really simple way through and not the more complicated ways. And that's it. Also, there's no hive here right now, which is funny. Oh, okay. That hurt, but whatever. Ouchie. Can I come through, please? Okay. We're just gonna zoom. Okay, take me down to the Circle of Bones again. Take me down to the Circle of Bones City. Am I going the right way? No, I'm supposed to go back up here more. It's more of a right path. It's somewhere. Right here, I think. Yes. Okay. I'm not even gonna deal with this again. I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm not gonna talk. I'm busy, guys. I'm busy. I heard people talking about Avowed and they said it's pretty good. I just don't know what style of game it is. I don't know if it's like worth picking up. I kind of want to though, if people are really liking it and it feels kind of... I know it's funny. People were saying it's really funny. Okay, they said on the right, large lantern. But don't go into... Is this the large lantern? I don't know. But don't go into the door, just keep going around. Maybe it's that area. Maybe it's here. I don't know. Hug the railing along the mouth of the circle until you come to another hole in the wall on the right. Okay, that's the hole in the wall. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, this is definitely probably it. Wow, steps? Haven't seen this since the throne world. Savathun's throne world. Yep, here it is. I was gonna say, I'm like, it's gotta be somewhere. I don't know why they give you a pathway to kill the other guy, but they don't actually explain to you how to get the other one. How to get to here. Like, what the fuck? What is with the pathing? So why are you like this? What do I need to blow up to hurt you? There's a symbol on the wall over here. It's lit up. Do I have to find all the symbols? Is that symbol there? Yeah, I got that symbol. I'm assuming the answer here is to find all the color or all the hive symbols. Because it's dark and hard to see. So that would be a puzzle, wouldn't it? I hope it's not timed because I don't want to have to go back through and like redo them. Is there a third one, I'm assuming? Lads, can you point me in the direction a little bit? Okay. There's gotta be one on the right somewhere, right? There's one there and there's one over here on the left. I can't even shoot that from this distance. So where's the one on the right? One, two... What the fuck? This one's blank. Oh. That's stupid. It was blank. That's why I couldn't find it. Is that a fucking barrier champ down here? Yeah, get into the thing, huh? Idiot. Get sent to space. I want to kill you. I've decided. Here, let me do this. No, you don't get to. Give me your loot that is literally just glimmer at this point. I don't even think yeah, it's just glimmer. I mean, I guess I don't have max glimmer, so it's fine. Okay, well, that was it. Boring, but... Okay, so now what do? I have to go to the shaping slab probably for all of these, right? Nope. Here. Shaping slab, shaping slab, shaping... Okay, well, we're going to the shaping slab. What are we shaping? Are we shaping a tuning fork, essentially? Question mark? Question mark, question mark? Hero Forge new Kickstarter. Hello. That's a new fun little thing. Oh, custom dice. That's cool, though. Neat. Whatever, anyway. I would like to continue. I would like to go to the slab. The slab. Return the slab. Return to the slab. Other 2 segments. Well, guess what? I have the other 2 segments. Convenient. They give you a lot of shit for that. Thank you. I'll take that. Speaking of... Oh, I have to do a thing. Speaking of, I need to go here. No, my tome is still wanting. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, I guess that. No, I'm still short one because I haven't done Nether in a bit. Okay, I actually haven't done Nether since they updated shit. Kludge. Brother. Why would you name it that? Kludge. Okay. This Kludge. Anyway. Oh, man. So the new webcam I got is actually one that I got, this is literally the same webcam that apparently I used to stream with. Which is really funny. Because when I first started streaming, many, many years ago now, it's been about 5 years. No, 7 years. Oh shit, someone's talking. See you in the Dreadnought? Okay, I'm assuming that's Sloan. Hey, reminder again that Sony doesn't pay their voice actors the way they should. Exciting. And they refuse to, and that's why we don't have this here. We would have dialogue for everything if it weren't for the fact that Sony doesn't pay their voice actors. Ooh, we get to go this way now. Exciting. I like to imagine that we actually have to name all these areas and we just decided to give them cool names instead of them being actually named. We're like dire bitches. Go space, Mr. Minotaur. Oh fuck, I fell. Oh, I fell. Oh boy. Oh, hey, there's Sloan.
Guardian, you have what you need.
Hey, what's up?
Hive systems are disgusting, but effective.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought's power is immense, but we can break its hold over its own weapons and turn it against itself. Disconnecting the aversion anchors will stop them from dragging us all into the Ascendant Plane. Show the Taken who's in control.
Okay. I shall do that. So I just go to each area and place things. Hack the system. Oh, this is dumb. I love it. My assumption is that we're going to eventually hack enough system and also find enough anchors. Infrared, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Why? I swear, every time that I think that I have this alert set up properly, it decides to do something silly. What's it doing? It's doing silly stuff again. 1 second. But thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. is it doing? Alright, whatever. This should be fixed now. I swear, every time I do this, it's different. Alright. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, I assume what's gonna happen. Okay, I probably should set up like something useful here. Is that we're going to eventually get to the point. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do your things. I do like the Dire Taken a lot, only because it mixes it up a little bit. It feels fresh fighting Taken. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if from now on, every time they introduced a new, like, sub-faction of something, it would do this. That'd be really nice.
You trespass on my throne.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it, Oryx. Don't worry about it. I just want to talk. That what's going to happen is we're going to find the aversion anchors that we've been looking for, and one of them is eventually going to lead to Eris's throne world, actually. Because everything leads to the Ascendant Plane. It's going to do that. I swear. That down there. Whee! Okay. You're the guy I need to kill. Good to know. Put your shield away. Also fucked up that you can shoot through your shield, just saying. That's not typically allowed around here. And I think I'm gonna have to ask you to die. Thank you. Okay. Freaking war beasts, man. You guys gone yet? Okay. Hey, just go to space. So every time they die, they drop a war beast, which is funny. Anyway. Deep sky. Hello, that is a crux. Oh, I have to survive. I have to escape and survive. Okay. I'm gonna run. It can't be. What the fuck does that mean?
I am the Taken King.
Yeah?
The first navigator. I rise from the deep.
Das Oryx. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What has become of our war?
Yeah, we fucking murdered you, bro. Savathun, what's up?
Sadly, yes, elder brother. You're just the memory of a dead god. The sword you always wanted to become.
I only just mantled myself by the death of Akka. Carved my throne.
Gang's all here.
Corpse.
Gang. I wish we had Zebu's voice actor, but Sony won't pay people.
If I am destroyed, then I deserve extinction. My heir, my killer. Step
Yeah, I did that.
Stop acting like children, the both of you. We are finally free to create new paths for ourselves.
Yeah, Savathun's got the right idea. Oh. Chill, Zebu. Oh. 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 Oh, that was a, hey, I might die here, guys. Woo! Alright, cool. Let's try that again. I didn't know that there was gonna be a Taken blob right in my path. I was just gonna do some bullshit, warlock yumbies. Don't worry about it. Hey, you gonna do the thing again? Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna pay attention to the fact that there's gonna be a Taken blorb here now, okay? Okay, we're paying attention. We're paying attention. Oh, that's an eyeball. I will avenge you. Oh, no, I don't think you should. I feel like you should just let it...
Their knives, that their lie may become my logic's truth.
Don't worry about it. Works. I'm going. Don't... Chill, okay? Got 3 hive gods on my ass, okay? I think I'm running. I'm not gonna stick around. I mean, I could kill orcs again. It's probably not the best thing to stick around. I think I understand that. Why am I taking the long way? Just a question. Look at all the eyeballs, man. Oh. That took my jump. That's weird. I thought I could cheat. That took my jump, though. That's weird. Because I wasn't in the air when they started shooting. I don't want to fuck that up again. Okay, I can run now. Like, officially run. That's so weird.
Sharpen their knives, that their lie may become my logic's
I promise I know what jumping is, and I know how to do it. That was weird, though. This reminds me of when I did the Lightfall campaign, and you have to do the escape from, Callus at that one part. And with the Sparrow, and you just have to, like, learn the route to properly survive. Also, it took... My running is gone. This is messed up. Hi, Ogre. What's up, man? Oh, did you... Okay. I can't jump. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to jump. I should have known that, and I realize now that that was actually dumb of me, but it's fine. We'll do it this time! This time! This is just like Lightfall. Holy shit. Okay. Give me my run, please. I need to be able to sprint.
Sharpen their knives, that their lie may become my logic's truth.
I think that Xivu, you know, I feel like Xivu just really needs to know what it's like to be stuck in the Ascendant Plane dead, you know? Like dead though. I feel like that'd be really funny. I'm not gonna jump here. I don't want to get murdered. Hey, what's going on, bro? I can't go this path? Why did you tell me to go here if I can't go here, you asshole? You silly bitch. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go up the steps by you, okay? Hi. How's it going? I'm just gonna sit up. I just want to run again, okay? Just let me run. Okay, this way. Over here. Oh, this is where we're going. Let me get out. Get out! Give me my ship. Okay, we did it. See, it's fine. I definitely know how to... I know how to play the game. That's it? No dialogue in space? Is it just taking its time? Oh, we gotta go talk to Drifter in... We have to go to a special spot to talk to Drifter. Got it. Can't just talk to us in space this time. Hey, Drifter, like, how do you feel about this? Okay, you just gonna kind of give me the same thing of, like, kill that bitch, or what's the plan? Are we gonna talk? Can we talk about our feelings? I think you should talk about your feelings. I think you need to express them a little more. You did a very good job of that in your first cutscene, but I think you need to... I need you to, like, work through your problems a little bit. Because you're starting to scare me a little bit. No joke, Robin, the artist who does the Drift Era stuff, has been getting me through the suffering that I feel about everything happening. With the memes that she keeps fucking posting. She posted a meme of Savathun talking to Eris, and it was like, you're laughing. They've killed you and you're laughing. It made me fucking lose it. Okay, hey, Drifter, you wanna chat? Okay, hey, what's up? We're gonna chat a little bit.
Figured I owed you an explanation before I went dark.
Brother, you do not.
I'll make it quick.
Don't even fucking start.
I tried to find a way to bring her back. Don't ask me what I did, but it didn't
Drifter?
work. So I thought to myself, hey, I got what I always got. What's left for me anyway?
No.
Nothing.
Is this a Romeo and Juliet bullshit?
happened
Don't do
again.
this shit to me.
I was a fool to hope, but I couldn't help myself.
She's not fucking dead, dude, I
I
promise
just
you.
wanted you to know, it's nothing personal.
It 100% is about to be personal, sir.
me.
I'm gonna
It's who
find you.
I am. Always has been. So, don't come looking. I
Brother.
was already halfway gone.
Brother, I swear to God. Oh my God, this is... Okay. Yeah, I feel great about this. I feel
Now we know what
absolutely
we're
best.
dealing with. An echo of the Navigator. A memory of Oryx. And not the one we remember. He woke up the Dreadnought and launched the anchors. The Taken are here because of him. And the Dread are working with him. His knife. Eris's killer.
Okay.
But you've caught Oryx's attention. The Echo didn't know you killed him. Now he does. And he's... impressed. That means he's distracted. He
Fine.
wants to test
Cool.
you. Use that.
Okay.
Right now, Xivu Arath and Savathun are mobilizing. Their brother's flagship is a battlefield.
I'm not happy about this.
And Drifter's gone. We have twice the trouble and half the support.
If he ends up
Losing
dead,
his
I
brother
swear
was
to
hard
God.
on him. We
That was
shouldn't be
100% a
alone in hard
suicide note.
times. We can't afford to lose focus or lose ground. We need intel. We need you back on the Dreadnought. Find out what you can. We must destroy the Echo. It can't be allowed to exist. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But you've killed Oryx once. You'll do it again.
Uh-huh. Sure fucking will. I don't give a shit. I'll do it again. I've killed 2 to 3 of those hive gods. The only reason I haven't killed the other one is because they wouldn't give me the chance. They're afraid. Okay, cool. So this story is done for the week. Great. I'm so happy about this. Excellent. I knew this bitch was gonna do something stupid. I swear to God, if he ends up dead, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, well that's probably the story. We don't want episode echoes. It's fine. Okay. Well. Neat. Cool, neat. Do I have to do another one of these? I think so. No. Oh my God, not even done yet? Good Lord. Oh my goodness. I'm not happy about this, guys. It's not good. What's up? I get a new thing. So exciting. Ooh. That's nice. No. And, no. I don't care. Another thing. Okay. Okay. Well, wait, there was something else there. Journey. What's up? Okay. Guys, I would love for Drifter to not do this. And I would love for us to, get Eris the fuck out of the Ascended Plane, out of the Throne World. And, prove that she ain't fucking dead yet. She ain't dead yet. I know it. God damn it. Anyway, yeah. Good story. They did a pretty good job. Again, I will say one more time for this bit. If they would stop, if they would just stop their bullshit of not paying voice actors, right? Do you know how much nicer this season would be if we could hear everyone's voice? It'd be so great. The only way that's gonna happen is if they pay their fucking voice actors, right? Treat them like decent human beings. Human decency. Like, that's all we're asking for. Basic human decency. Pay them money so they can survive in an industry where you literally need them to make a game like this. That is the only way. Like, you need them bitches. Treat them like you need them. And everyone would be much happier. Right? Just do it. It'd be so much easier. Just do it. Anyway, yeah, it's great. So, I guess we're moving on to... we're moving on to Supermarket Sim. So, yeah. Exciting. Yeah, that's crazy, though. So, yeah. My goodness. Alright, let me edit the stream info. Fix this. Son of a bitch. I hate when it does that. Alright, I don't know what it just deleted off my tags. Can I do this? Will it fix it? It didn't fix my tags. That's crazy. Alright. Oh my god, it did it again. Okay. Hey. Cool. We're fine now. Everything's fine. Okay, Supermarket Sim, getting it started. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Let me do this. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. We'll take a quick break before we start this, because I need a drink or I'm going to die. Speaking of coughing. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back, chat. All right, chat. We are back. I had to give Toby his potty break, and also, he needed his morning little treat tasting. He's a fucker. But we're all back. We're back. Let me get us moving. Open Supermarket Sim. Let's finally play that a little bit. And I think I'm actually going to... I'm gonna get us on a different playlist, when it's a little more chill. Let's do... we'll listen to this one. It's like, I like the other one, but it's a little too exciting for Supermarket Sim, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, everyone, I think it's on this, is it on this one? Is it on this one? It's on this one. Okay. I forgot. Okay, so guys, currently, I've redecorated the aisles a little bit. We went back to a more boring setup only because it made it easier. We're probably going to increase the size of the aisles a little bit, but the reason why I haven't touched it yet is because we are trying to increase that side of the store, in which case I will have to move those again. And I just didn't want to fuck with it. Also, we got ourselves some more produce stalls and kind of reorganize this section a little bit. The nice thing is, okay, so funny thing is I played this a few times since we were gone. Since last time, right? Let me swap. I can't see chat. There we go. The weird thing is that one time I loaded in and it bugged out and thought that this stall was supposed to be a corner stall. And all the fruit was on the corner stall and you can't put it there. So I was like, that's fucking weird. So I had to, that meant I had to sell the corner stall, buy a new market stall. It was so stupid, but it's fine. It looked like it didn't bug out. That's what, a little bit of what I was worried about, but we're good. But yeah, so we have, this corner, which will, once we get another, it looks ugly as hell. Once we buy another upgrade, we'll be fine. But that's what we're working on, is another store upgrade. And then we're gonna buy the next produce license, because we'll have the space to put like 3 more of these stalls in for the rest of the fruit and veggies. I'll put this on the shelf. But they're pretty much done putting everything away. So we can start, once they finish putting that stuff away, we can start buying more things to fill the shelves. Oh yeah, we also moved most of the cheese off of here, because I thought that putting the sushi here made more sense. We put the cheese over here. Is it smarter to just have a bunch of these? Yes, it is. However, I like things looking nice. So, fuck you. I don't know. I wanted it to look nice. So we have, eventually, once, you know, when this expands, I'm going to try and put these, you know, along the wall instead. And then these can kind of be back to back somewhere. That's a goal. But for now, they're back to this, and, you know, the freezers are ugly, so we can't really do much about that, but, you know. So, anyway, but yeah, we also have end caps for the cleaning products, which I think looks nice. We're gonna have another, we can put another one here when we want. There's still a little bit of space on some shelves for more things, but right now, this is doing pretty good, so we'll take it. Let's put the last few things away, so then we can actually figure out what we need to buy. Yeah, we're going places. We're actually making money. This new update giving us the produce, having such a high profit margin, actually means we can make money at a reasonable pace. It still sometimes feels like, you know, we didn't do a ton, but we are getting places. Like, I'm able to actually save money to afford a new upgrade, so I'll take it. I think the last few things are all beer, right? Yeah, so we just know not to buy beer. but we can start buying other stuff. Now, I'm trying not to buy too much. Because if we have, like... If we do have product, I don't want to buy more. But if it's, like, really low, then I should buy some. That's what my thought process is. And I'm double buying products in boxes. I probably don't need to do it for everything. Some of them, there's like you get a bunch in a box. Like these ones, I need to buy a lot of. Like this, do I really need to? Like I want to though, because then we have it. I don't know. It's probably not best. These ones I kind of need to buy like a few of. Otherwise they never last. Like, I think to myself sometimes that I really only need, like, 4 of these ones, but... I don't know. As long as we have it on the shelf, honestly, it's fine. So... You don't normally go through that many in a day, so it's probably worth to kind of cut back a bit, but... Listen, we got shelves, we got space. I just need to make money, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. Definitely. I don't need to buy alcohol. It's all out there on the wall. Or on the floor. You need to buy one of those. Oh, finally. That's good, though. We didn't have a ton to buy today. Okay. Alright, now we can open the store, because we bought everything we need. And I like putting away the veggies first because they're the important things. I'm still thinking about the Destiny story, oh my god. Can't they just be happy? Can't we just have a happy couple once ever? I just want someone in this, like, in Destiny to just be happy. Some couple. They had to make Saint depressed. Then they had to make this group depressed. We didn't have a couple conversation from last sesh, right? No, we just had Aramis being stupid. As usual. But they just had to do it to their 2 biggest couples, like Destiny character couples. They were like, let's fuck with them this season. The whole world's done basically. We don't have like too much of crazy shit. Oh my god, why did I do that? We don't have too much crazy shit going on. Let's make them depressed even more. It's great. I love that. They just had to do it. Some raclette potatoes. Some fine potatoes. Drifter. In some ways he has grown up, but in other ways he really does not. It is depressing. I can't wait. He's gonna be gone, right? When Eris comes back. And she's gonna think he's probably dead or some shit. We'll have to be like, nope, he's not dead. He's just fucking stupid. And then she's just gonna find him and be like, you are a dumb bitch. And then he's gonna be like, oh my god, you're not dead. That'll be the story of Destiny 2 Heresy. I believe right now. Also, they're gonna, like, kiss and make up. And then we'll kill more hive gods again. We're good at doing that. Someone tried to steal stuff from me. Now they die. Also, it's been like really cold the past couple days in my neck of the woods. It's quite annoying, mainly because I feel like no matter how much chapstick I put on, it does not solve how dry my lips get. It is insane. I'm like, my chapstick is really good. Usually I put like 2 coats on and I'm good, right? But no, it doesn't matter. It's just that fucking cold. I'm gonna have to check and see if they went through stuff because I hear a lot of ding-danging. Could use some onions. That's really it. Guess I'll put some onions out. They go through onions like nobody's business. Okay, that's fine though. I'm not gonna keep worrying about it. I just want to put things on shelves because then I can tell what I actually need to buy. Makes it a lot easier. Guys, I keep seeing funny as hell clips from Monster Hunter Wilds of Insect Glaive users, and it makes me sad. I want to play. I hope that when I get my new PC built, because me and Steel are working on building another one. We gotta just finalize what parts we're getting. I hope when I get my new PC built that just having the upgraded CPU is really like all it needed. Because that's really the only like major upgrades. I mean, we're getting a bunch of new parts because we're building an ATX instead of an ITX, right? But the only major upgrades we're doing to the actual performance of the PC is the CPU is going to be a lot better, right? Technically, the power supply will be better because of that. Because my current power supply is functional, but I don't think it's like the best option I could have. Also, it's for an ITX, they're harder to get a hold of, like, strong ones, but, you know. Point, though, is that it should be... Oh my god. Phone calls all day. Is this another scam call? Yeah, another scam caller. They're atrocious, guys. I haven't been nearly as bad as that day, like, 2 weeks ago, but it's still pretty bad. I just feel like it would behoove them, some may say, to call someone who would be more, like, who actually, like, wants to, like, if they're not getting answers from a place, you know, for a few times, wouldn't you think maybe we should not call there? We should spend our time and energy calling a different place. Especially because they call at the same time every day when, like, people are working. So it's like, are they just trying to make a quota of calls, not actually scamming people? Like, I don't get how that works. It just sounds like a waste of time, which I'm sure is kind of the point. But, you know, it always is a waste of time, obviously. When you're trying to just scam people, because what the fuck is wrong with you? But... like, we're not old people living in this house. So we're not gonna, we're not Gen X or old people. We're not gonna fall for your stupid fucking bullshit. What was I just looking at that I needed to fill? I don't even know. Turn this on. Oh, pineapple. That's right. My foot's falling asleep because I'm sitting on it weird. There. But yeah, we're building a new PC. I'm excited because I think it will definitely make it so I can play more games with character model more often, like with my VTuber, PNGTuber, whatever. Because, you know, some of these games, even though I can technically play them, some of them are just like, they're a little straining because everything's CPU based now, it seems like. And like, while I can typically play most of my things still with a PNGTuber, they tend to not look great. So I would like to be able to look good. I guess I can use some pears next. And I could use some squash too. Oh, there's like no pear. There's one pear in there. Excellent. Glad I did this. Still use more pears. Okay. Squash, then lemons. Or zucchini, I guess is really what this is. More zucchini. Lemons and apples. Comes over for lemons at the same time I'm stocking lemons. I guess it's not the end of the world. He just better hurry up with how many lemons he's gonna get. Oh man. Also, I'm starting to run into, like, I actually did pretty good today, specifically, but I was running into an issue on Final Fantasy XIV trying to level up my Arcanist so that I can make a Scholar eventually. Because of the fact that I'm still considered DPS until I choose the job of Scholar or whatever, it means that I have to queue in a DPS queue, which means that I'll just be sitting in queue for 15 minutes. And I can't do anything about it. It's annoying. So I was like, fuck this shit. I was just trying to do dungeons to get experience with NPCs, and some of those dungeons with NPCs is a little obnoxious, not gonna lie. They just take forever. Because I wish I could just aggro everything at once, but I'm not a tank, so I can't do that. But because I'm DPS, at least I can try and kill quicker, which is nice, but it's still kind of annoying. Because I can only, whatever I can aggro tends to be like what's nearby. I'm like tempted to just kind of run through and start grabbing aggro with my shield up, because you can do that shield thing as an Arcanist. And then just play the tank role until the tank takes everything off me. Oh, man. I don't think it would end up well, though. I feel like it would go poorly. Okay. Well, most everything's full now. So, and I think our last customer just left. Yeah, okay. End the day. Alright, pricing. Ooh, also, I don't know how many of you guys are in the wheelhouse of Crit Roll, but Critical Role Campaign 3 is done, and now they have started up the next part of Calamity, which I'm very excited about, because Calamity was so good. Brennan is an amazing DM, and I love getting inspo from his stuff. So yesterday I had to run a D&D group for my crew, and I was just watching this, which is like totally not the vibe of the campaign, but I was just like, yes, give me more. So like, it just makes brain happy. Don't think I got all the pricing done. Wasn't there another one? Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's really good. It makes you feel like it's the end of the world. Speaking of, current day. Yeah. I'm just trying to go through, just make it through the days, you know? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think that we just kind of need to just do what you can, and if what you can is keep your brain from imploding, then that's what it is. Because resting is work still. Because especially in this time period, it's work to make yourself rest because all you want to do is try and do something about it. But if you don't rest, it means that you will break at some point, and you are extremely not helpful to helping others when you yourself are not able to help them. So it is much better to rest before you can't do that, even if it is a small rest. Some people need more rest than others, and that is okay. And everyone has their own job in this current situation we're in. In, you know, I guess, society. If you think about it. It's kind of like, it's funny because, like, obviously some of the, like, ideals of, like, capitalism is not entirely wrong, and that's kind of on purpose because they, like, twist truths. So then it's more likely that you'll think that you, like, that they can, make you believe things. So, like, the idea that everyone has a role and, like, has a purpose is very true. Whether it is to help others or to, like, in certain ways. Like, there's many different ways to help. Even if you are having trouble, like, figuring out what that is. But if your role is to help others by, like, doing more active things, or if it's to help others by making entertaining things, or to just relax because you being stressed out means there's more work for others, right? It's another reason why you should rest. Because I know that I am someone also who does not like to be a burden on others. And I've had to learn over time that me not wanting to be a burden can sometimes end up being a burden if I do not manage that. For example, if you do not rest, it means that eventually you will cause someone else to have to take up your duties on top of their own because you did not rest long enough to let yourself be able to take care of those things. Which is not good, so you should not do that. You should take your breaks and, you know, be ready to help others, but to keep it, like, just don't burn yourself out, because it will cause problems for others in the long run. You should help yourself first, genuinely, even though it sounds like, as someone like me who, like I said, was always someone who did not want to be a problem, helping myself first sounded like the wrong thing to do all the time, until I realized that I was burdening other people, and, like, not letting them have the chance to help themselves is also a problem for them. Like, that hurts them. So you want to take care of yourself first, but if someone needs help, then, you know, you can be there because you took care of yourself first, so you're able to manage your time wisely and be able to assist them when they need it. But you have to be prepared for that, and the only way to be prepared is to, like, be ready for it. And if you're not 100%, then it's not the best you can do. Even though it is a good thing that everyone wants to help a lot, and I'm really glad that with all this shit that's going on, that does seem to be that there's definitely people out there who, more than the amount of people than you would think would be, but people who want to help. Like, I think the California wildfires really showed that with how many donations they were having. They, like, these places had to straight up tell people, like, we can't take your stuff. We have too much of it. And that's definitely, in a way, a good thing, because they just had so much outpouring love from the community. They were able to help everyone, which is great. And, you know, with how everything's been going, it doesn't seem like would be the case, but then you see that stuff happen and you're like, oh shit, you know? Maybe we are good. So, you know, that's nice. I'm gonna go see if there's anything on my shelves that needs fixed. It's like important. But yeah, it's just, you know, do what you can and don't hurt yourself. It's the important thing. Probably could use another one of these beers, huh? Anyway, introspective thoughts with Sterling. But no, I don't want to, like, stay too much on current event stuff, because I know that that can be kind of... like, people want some time to, like, think about other things, and that's also important. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm doing my best with what I can do, too. And that is to keep myself... I'm trying to work like I can, so I have the monetary means to be able to assist other people. I've never been able to do that very much, but I'm glad that recent years has helped me to do that. Thankfully I found a job that lets me... that, like, I make enough to be able to assist others, and that's been really nice. I think we can open. Even if it's, like, only really people I know, if I'm not great at, like, going out and finding others that need assistance. But I'm able to help the people around me, which is the most important thing. Mutual aid, everyone. Find yourself some mutual aid. And if there is none, build some. Be that person that other people can go to. It's important. Also, like, I want to say I'm not, like, an expert on any of this stuff. I've learned things from other people who have gone through things more. And the little bit that I've learned over the years, of course, too, but I'm not an expert. I'm not great at being able to plan this kind of stuff, and that's why I'm just doing the little bits that I know how to do. What the fuck is this? It had trouble closing, which is hilarious. Very accurate to the pineapples. When you open it and they just pop through the lid before it's even actually open. Oh, man. Ouch! Oh, that lady died. I would like to be able to buy one upgrade, or like just the one building upgrade before the end of this stream. It is expensive. When I was looking, it was like 30k. So we'll have to see if we can get it. But I would like to try to buy that before the end of this stream. We'll see where we can get. It just depends on the other stuff I gotta do today. I gotta prep for D&D a little bit, so eventually I'm gonna have to just cut it, but I've got some time. I got time. I don't know how those boxes are surviving, but somehow they are. Okay, big boxes first. Makes me feel like I put more things away when I put away the big boxes first. Okay. I'm very excited for Saturday with the new model. I think we'll have a good time. I would like to specify that this is not the I'm definitely going to at some point get a more detailed model of and eventually we will not be Senna, but the model currently that I got is a Senna model. Um, but eventually I want to get another model of a character that I think is more, like Senna. I guess Senna was always considered, like, was just a placeholder for me in a way. Like, I figured out I could make her, and I could just do that for VTuber, but it was never what I wanted to stick with. I love her, and I'm gonna keep her around, but, using her as the character for my VTuber was just kind of being like, yeah, this is, one I have, and I love being able to be one of my D&D characters, especially one that I absolutely adore. But I have another character VTuber that I've had designed for a while now that I really want to have a model of, but it's expensive. It's expensive. A lot. Very, very expensive. Originally, my, new PC money was going to be saved up for a VTuber model, and I would have had enough to technically get the most of the art and rigging, I believe. But it wouldn't have been all of it. But when I do that, I want to be able to get art rigging and, you know, some other asset. Probably would go with, like, background of some sort. But, again, it's expensive. And I'm not great at finding, for some reason I have a really hard time finding more budget options for VTubers. I know they exist because the model I got for Saturday is a more budget option. But I was having trouble finding, like, more budget options. There's not very many, which it makes sense because it is a expensive thing. But people all the time are like, oh yeah, my model wasn't that expensive. And I'm like, where the fuck did you find that? Like, people gatekeep that stuff, and I don't understand. Like, I get, because they're like, oh, I'll just, you know, I don't want people to keep doing market stuff. It's like, but there's already so many VTubers. Do you realize you yourself, who have just entered the VTuber space this past year or two, you already are one of those people. Like, you not giving, like, info to help others is dumb. Like, and also there's still a lot of people who think that VTubing is, like, stupid and not as good as regular streaming, which hurts the, you know, the name of it. And, also, hello, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Servant, thank you so much. Ooh, we reached our goal, too, that's exciting. We're at 290, let's go. Howdy, howdy, yes, thank you. Not that expensive, as in, like, $4,000. I know, some of these models, I swear to God, they're like, yeah, art alone is like $2,000, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I think artists should be paid fairly for their work, and I do think that there are some artists that go crazy with the VTuber models and the stuff you can do with the rigging. And it's like, they totally deserve that, but I cannot pay it. And I want people to, like all these big name VTubers are able to do it and stuff like that, or people who just have money, but it's crazy still. But yeah, it's like, when you don't like help other people, it just means that you're hurting the industry as a whole. Just help your community, guys. Hello? You're not really cornering a market by gatekeeping that stuff, because it's unfortunately vast already. Like, guess we do potatoes next. I know a few people have been trying to make their own models, and it really feels like uncovering the lost arts for forbidden practice. For real, for real. I've seen some really cool models people have been making recently, because now that VTubing's big, right, you're getting into, like, people are starting to actually, you know, some people are starting to actually talk about it more, and that means you can find some really neat stuff. This guy's stealing things. There he is. Get him. Whack his pee-pee. There we go. But people are able to do stuff. Like, I just saw a stop-motion VTuber that was so cute. They have, like, a screen where they can draw, and then they're in the corner with the camera that shows their VTuber. Their stop-motion VTuber is also drawing with the crayon. And it's so cute. That was the coolest thing ever. People really want you to just accept that there are like 10 VTubers and that's it. Exactly, yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's just those VTubing agencies, to be honest. Like Vshoujo, Nijisani, and stuff like that, even though I know some of them are worse than others, but things like that, I think that's the reason why, because they want to do capitalism. It's like, and monopolies and shit. Get that shit out of here. Like, here's the thing. I think that you can do agencies like that well, and it's more like a union, right? And it would be fine. But, like, a lot of times they don't do that. They are literally just 100% monopolizing it instead. Again, one of my favorite VTuber inspos is Iron Mouse. I think she's absolutely outstanding. She's a gremlin. I'm a gremlin sometimes. Depends on where my ADHD is at the moment. But, like, I don't know. Some of those agencies are kind of spooky to me. Like, it's just like, little ick. Corporations again, huh? They have to learn how to write more varied villains because it's getting real old, right? It's always about money. It is boring as shit. Guess we can put some mangoes in. I gotta keep this stuff stocked because this is where I'm making my money. Use some melons or pineapples. Yeah, no, it's always corporations. Always. I've seen them compared to the idol industry in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, especially when you hear some of the horror stories. I don't know what agency it was like that long ago, but I'm not super involved in knowing about every little thing that happens in the VTuber world, right? I try to stay away from a little bit of it only because, like, I know I'm there and I'm, like, part of it at this point, but I just kind of, like, I don't want to, like, hurt my mental well-being on this community. But the stuff I hear is just, like, some of it's atrocious. Though, like, a lot of these agencies do treat them a lot like idols, and if they don't do exactly what they're told, they get dropped immediately with no warning. And it's like, yeah, these people can still technically do streaming, but I'm pretty sure they have to, like, drop what their current model is, and if they were doing a good job with it, then it's like they literally lose their identity, basically, which is insanity. Like, it's crazy. I don't think I'd ever want to join a big agency, at least at this point in my life, unless I was 100% sure that I'd get to keep my model at the end of it. Like, I recently, I guess VShoujo just put Amelie Monarch onto their roster of models, and my thought is, like, I don't know how it works if you go that way, because it's just her moving her model, and, like, it's not like she has to get a new one unless they're redesigning a model for her. But it's like, what happens if if they make her graduate? Like, she doesn't lose her model, she can still stream, right? Like, it's just weird to me. Some of these ones are kind of gross about it, though. They're like, they get new people and then they make them sign, and it's like, oh yeah, when you are forced to graduate, aka are fired, basically, they're just like, yeah, you can't use that model anymore. That's fucking gross, you know? If they are streaming with a manager producer basically DMing them instructions and maintaining the illusion that stream is just going with the flow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff, and it's the whole thing. Like, I knew that VTubers were going to become idol industry, and the reason why is because cute model of cute girl, right? That's where we started. Means money to the idol industry, and they see that, and then they just go, ooh. And anyone associated with it, even if it's not just straight up the idol industry, anyone who knows the idol industry goes, that's how you make money there. Capitalize on that. And so they'll do that. And it's gross. It just is. And my lips are so chapped, it's not even funny. Oh my god. The weather is gross here. It's dry as hell. It's cold as fuck. Awful. Alright, this is like full. That's fine. What do we got over here? Anything low? Some cheese, I guess. Guess we can get some cheese. See if you get to a decent size and then there's like shit personally. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. That's the other thing too, is that like some of them are like totally it's just like what happens with celebrities. Eventually they get to the point where their agency is like, listen, you need to act this way, this specific archetype of way, or we're going to drop you. And then they have to, because, well, obviously you don't want to lose your job, right? Like some people can do that and it's fine, but like a lot of times if you're newer, especially in industry, you don't have a way of like, you don't have like a backup thing, especially when you get so ingrained in it. They're like, okay, full-time streaming means you can't afford to have another job because you're literally full-time streaming. It's a full-time job. And if you're dropped very suddenly from that, what do? You know, going from streaming and trying to like get a job after that, even though it's like, okay, yeah, I signed with this like agency. It's like, how do you get a job easily after you're done streaming? You know, the VTubing industry is like, it's not seen good still. Like it's seen in a shitty light. So a lot of times you're going to take if you try to take that as like a resume option to somewhere, they're going to be like, the fuck is this shit? You know, they're not going to take you seriously. They're going to say that's stupid. And then they're just going to tell you to get the fuck out. Like, or they just will ignore it. A lot of times though, they'll just straight up be like, don't hire this person because they're weird or some shit. And that's just dumb. But that's just how they are. And it's ridiculous. Yeah. Pepe Sylvia or Silva. I don't remember how you say that, but yeah, yeah. I don't know a ton of VTubers in the community outside of like I know Iron Mouse. I watch a lot of her. And I know Amelie because I used to watch her stuff before she was a VTuber. Because, you know, I was a choir kid and I like music. So, but I've been following her for a long time, you know? She used to do stuff with Nate Wants to Battle. That was who I started watching in terms of like music VTubers, I guess. And like parodies and stuff like that. But they see any trace of anything related to gaming and they see incapable menial labor. Yeah. They say, oh, this person's just a loser. And then they move on. It's like, it's so stupid. It's like if you were signed with an agency, you know, like you'd think they'd probably be able to get into something like some kind of not modeling maybe because they, you know, they didn't use their real face. But it's like, you'd think they'd be able to get in some sort of like voice acting or acting thing. But again, the voice acting industry is also like ridiculously hard to deal with. So it's just like, yeah, you just kind of get fucked and it's stupid. It's just dumb. But yeah, it's just that people don't take it seriously yet, and it's sad, but like I think people just don't realize that even though it's big somewhere, it's not big everywhere, you know? People don't understand the intricacies of that. I mean, again, if you talk to a boomer about it, they're gonna be like, what in the fuck are you talking about? Like, that is, they just think it's stupid. They 100% will not understand it 9 times out of 10. They can't, because to them, they can't comprehend something like that. They weren't born in the universe, or like in the world that we are living in. Even if they are still here, like they don't, to them, the world works completely different. Does that excuse anything? No. They should be paying attention to this kind of shit. But most, you know, still, unfortunately, a lot of higher-ups are boomers, Gen X, and none of them give a shit about younger generation. They don't care. They just are making their money and they exploit people, and that's all they care about. Unfortunately. Ah, man. Just, I don't know. If someone has had a long job doing something that they made good money. Oh my god, another fucking phone call. Scams, I swear. Yeah, it's another scam caller. I heard it. It's funny because they just go like, pick a random town within 50 miles of the town that this phone number is from and call them with that number. And it's just like, I don't know anyone from there. Why would I pick up? I'm not 50. I'm like I'm not over the age of like 50. I'm not gonna pick up your phone call if I don't know who you are. Like, obviously I know it's a scam. Stupid. Everyone knows the purpose of human civilization to make sure that nothing ever changes ever. Correct. But, you know, it's allowed to change if it makes me money. Then we change it a lot. But until then, no changing. Only thing I say changes. Oh, man. There's so much. So much to do. It's okay. There's one thing to take solace is that this shit that is going on, like, literally, historically never ends well for them, so it's just kind of, it's just unfortunately a, how quickly can we, stop it from continuing, you know? But, yeah. Just keep yourselves safe as much as possible. That's all you can really do. Unless you are able and mentally able to help others, then do so. Mentally and physically, I should specify. I enjoy being the scary villain to those people because I check hands, advocate product. Hell yeah. Good. Hell yeah. Oh man. There's so many, like... I'm glad that... maybe I'm just on the right side of TikTok, but it just seems to be that, like, people are at least actively asking for what they can do to help. Which means that there are people on there who are going around and saying, hey, here's what you can do. I just hope that those people who are actively asking are going through with what they're told they can do and doing it. Rather than, you know, just saying, oh, but I don't know, and ignoring the advice they're given. I know there's a lot of people who are doing things, and that's amazing. I'm very happy that, like, we were all really worried about not being ready for something like this, and I don't think that we're 100% ready, but I do think that we are more along than we were worried about. Like, we are much more capable than we give ourselves credit for. You're gonna have free food, housing, and healthcare, and you're gonna like it! And you are gonna like it! I know I would like it. Please and thank you. Oh, man. It's literally the same shit I've been saying for years. Be like, I am glad this is happening. I do wish that it wasn't happening in my lifetime, but I am glad it is happening. Oh, man. Only because I'm like, man, if this happened, like, earlier than me, like, yeah, things would have been hell, but, like, at least I would have been able to live in a world that was better for it much longer, you know? Oh, son of a bitch. I accidentally put it on the wrong shelf. Now I gotta find that one. It's fine. We'll find it eventually. Sir? Is this the box? Did you take a new box? It's fine. Okay, I don't know. I think someone- I hope that I have another one of those boxes around here somewhere. Oh, he has it in his hand. Sir, I need that box. No, I need this box. I didn't mean to boost him. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I gotta go buy it online. I don't have another one. Nope, wrong one. Ham pastry. Okay, now I gotta find that box in this pile. Throwing boxes. You? Where is ham pastry? Ham pastry. Nice. Found it. Here. He can put the box away now. Excellent. Man, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I have no clue. It's a Wednesday, which means that Steel is going to be getting wings. I would love wings, but then I would have to pay full price for them. So, that would suck. But, I technically could get wings. I'd have to call and then eat them like really late, but I could technically get them. There is stuff going on in the store right now. Oh my god, the frame rate died. Also, I have been not paying attention to the shelves, and now we are starting to get low. I don't have to hope that I can pass them on to future people. I get to see the past. Yeah, I agree with that. Because it's like that's the solace that I'm taking in this too. Is that I get to see that shit crash and burn as it was always going to eventually. It has lived through its usefulness, and now because we did nothing about it, it's going to crash and burn. So those people who took advantage of everything and advantage of people no longer get to do that, which is the best part about this. As soon as it's taken care of. Interesting times and all that. Yeah, exactly. I know, it's... Oh my god, I just think about the fact that it's like, if you look at history books, you know, in 15 years from now when they write history books about all this shit that happened, it's gonna be like 3 fucking chapters on the same 5-year occurrence situation. They're gonna be like, yeah, and so in this year, an entire 3 chapters dedicated to 1 year worth, and then we have an entire, like, 2 chapters for this year. It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be literally, like, the typing meme where it's just on fire. That's straight up what's gonna happen to the people in those, like, writing the history books later on. There's just gonna be so much shit they gotta write about. I do not envy their jobs later. I mean, they'll have a job for a while, that's for sure. I guess we're keeping the history book industry around, because there's always gonna be something to write about. Ideally, it will always stick around with what systems we could have in place. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have to worry about job security then, wouldn't you? Smile. Whole thesis papers written on the year where I was playing Destiny 2 Deep Rock and got a new cat. Sorry to explain to people who were in yeah. I keep seeing, I always see people talking about, like, I can't wait for, like language people later on in life trying to describe what the fuck, we mean by, like, shit like mogging and stuff like that. And, like, old slang and, like, in what culture was like. And they'd be like, yeah, so people were making, like, cat memes the entire time that the world was burning. Let's talk about the intricacies of their minds while this was going on. Like, what do you think, what part of their brain was deficient? That allowed them to be able to focus on cat memes instead of other things. Oh man. Speaking of those cat memes, I love cat memes. They're great. Especially the green screen cats that have been on TikTok for a while. I hope they never go away. I know they will eventually, but I just hope they never do. They're so funny. Ooh, I did catch it. Nice. I think there's a little bit of a memory leak still with this current update-ish situation. I'm out of tomatoes. I need carrots, though. Meme culture is gonna have to be understood to even get context of the dumb stuff people were saying in archaeologically preserved tweets, right? But we're on something what he called X because it was Twitter. Yeah. I do find it funny when, even to this day, people are still refusing to call it that. They're just like, it's Twitter. That's what it's called. Straight up Duolingo being based as fuck and posting. Be like, ah yes, Twitter. They refuse to let it die. That was so funny. I don't know if you've been seeing the Duolingo is dead thing. I don't care about all that, but the fucking tweet they made, because like all these other businesses were getting on it. Like Destiny 2 posted about the fucking Duolingo thing. Like everyone's talking about it. And Duo responded to a post that the X tried to get in on the trend, and they basically said, no one wants you here. Like, you weren't invited. They were just like, ah, both Duo and the Twitter bird are both dead, and the Duo's like, yeah, they were blown up by a Cybertruck. Oh god. So good. I will cackle about that forever. That is so good. People were like, Wendy's walked so Duo could run. It's for real. Again, I have no, like... I don't actually care about businesses, but I do like when businesses, like, eat at each other. Like, you know, when they're infighting, it's funny as shit. Like, keep doing that. That's funny. Does it make me want to buy your product? No. But you should keep doing it, because I think it's a good idea. Don't associate me with that thing. Yeah, for real. They literally said, no. They said, I do not think so. They're like, we may be on your platform, but fuck off, actually. Speaking of, anyone who doesn't have one already should make a Blue Sky account, and you guys should go there. And if you can, don't be on Twitter anymore, because, you know, they suck. And they are paying attention to every single little thing you post on there. Unfortunately. Alright. Pineapples. Oh, I think we, I also just noticed I have not heard a customer in a while, so I better end the day. Ooh, made a lot of money that day. Holy shit. I just noticed. Pricing. Oh man. I like when ads play a ton for something I don't need, because I can make a mental note to ever buy that thing. For real? Oh my god, I get ads all the time for like really specific stuff. And I'm like, I've never ever asked out loud around my, you know, Google phone, which I know listens to every single fucking word I say because it sends me shit all the time. But like, when have I ever asked about this specific thing? And then they send me like 30 ads about that specific thing. I'm like, I've never even done anything similar to that. Why do you think I want this? And I know they're just like, oh, but we have to, you know, we had to at least show this because we got paid to do it. It's like, yeah, like you said, advertising money is well spent. Like, anything that tries to force itself onto my, like, feed ever, no. I want nothing to do with that shit. Get that out of here. Like you said, it just makes me go like, haha, I hate this more. Like, I do not want it. I think while ads can still be effective in this day and age, I think they need to move on to something else that's gonna... They need to do more shit like Duo does. I don't know. Something else. I think we're reaching the point where ads are just propaganda at this point. I mean, we've been at that point for a while. They've always been, let's be real. But it's like, okay, we get it. No, but no one cares anymore. Like, if you show it to me once, it's fine. If I see it 30 more times, I don't want it. Same way that, like, songs on the radio always were like that, too. Like, if I hear this more than twice in a day, I'm going to hate it. And the more frequently I hear it in the same week, the more likely I'm going to immediately hate it. I need variety. For an SEO company, works with big brands. She always calls me last. Yeah. For real. It's, and the thing is, they don't want to care. They don't want to know. All they do is go, okay, like, we think this is the best idea. Us who literally have no concept. We think it's the best idea, so it is, and also do it. And from I'm someone who's worked at a company that's extremely bad at that. They're really, really well known for doing that shit. And it is the most frustrating thing ever. Especially when I worked in an industry that I went to school for, but I worked in a corporate version of the industry. For example, I went to school for baking and pastry, and then I had to go work at a grocery store bakery. And the grocery store that I worked for was extremely, extremely deep in the Kool-Aid of capitalism. And they still are. They're even worse than now. Like, they've gotten worse way more over the years. I worked there, and then I got a new job somewhere else, and then I eventually had to loop back around to this bakery again, just because life, you know. And then when I went back and worked the second time, it was even worse. And it's been over a year now that I've been gone. We want more Hispanic people to associate cheeses with togetherness family. What the fuck? Jeez. Well, as long as they don't do what Cola did, I think they're probably going to be in a much better state. They would honestly, you know what they'll do? You know what they could do? Because they could just straight up be like, just go like, okay, Cola sucks, and just post that, and then they'd immediately make so much more money from the Hispanic community if that's what they wanted. How quickly the Hispanic community immediately was just like, fuck this shit. And then the fact that Pepsi products, like how much they've been making, has gone up such a large amount in such a short amount of time is hilarious. I laugh every single time I see a new statistic for it. I'm just like, this is great. Keep doing this shit. I love it. The Hispanic community does not fuck around. They literally just like, they are so like you said, togetherness. Yeah, if you want togetherness, it's just that's what they are already. They're just like, literally, if they see one person being fucked with, it's like, okay, kill that company. Destroy them. And they said that to Cola. That's what happened. So funny. But yeah, the company I worked for, the chain I worked for, like, they literally just the fucking worst. I can't even begin to describe the shit that they used to still do. Like, they do it still. It's actually atrocious. But if you think about anything, like, normally it's like you would expect only big companies to do that. And like, yeah, this company, like, they have a lot of stores. They are quite large. But you still think to yourself like, oh, you know, they're a little too small for that because they're not that big. They'll still do this shit. And it drives me nuts because when you go to school for an industry like this and you really care about that industry, right? Like food service. Like I went to school for baking pastry and I'm like, I give a lot of shit about this thing. And it doesn't matter how much you care about it, even if you know in your brain, because you care about it so much and you've done all this research on it, like what would be better for it, they don't give a fuck. Because unless they came up with the idea, it doesn't matter. You could show them research about how much better it would be for them. And all you have to do is like, even if it's just only what they care about is making money, it won't matter. They didn't fucking do it. If you're able to brown nose your way up to the top enough, eventually you become one of those people. And then technically you could do something about that. But good fucking luck. If you care about that company, genuinely about their success, you will never ever fucking make it to the top. You have to do it in a way that they think is the way it goes. It's so ass backwards. It's so stupid. Never care about the industry you're working in if you have to work in capitalism. Never do that. It literally will just make you... It will drain you so much. Even if you think it would be better to work in an industry you care about, because you're like, oh, well, then the work won't be, like, terrible. It's actually worse. If you have passion about that place, about, like, that industry, don't do it. It tears you apart eventually, I promise you. Work for a sandwich company that rhymes with yeah. And the level of self-induced corporate brainwash covers to do to themselves is almost scary to watch. How about instead of a contest to see how fast we can all work for the chance to get a cash prize? How about they pay us more, right? Oh my god, I used to work for GameStop. I'll straight up say it, I don't care. Fuck that place. They're also bad. I worked at a lot of bad places, but I was like, okay, you know, I like gaming. I'll go work at GameStop. I know a lot about that. Mainly, I knew that I wouldn't want to work there. The problem was I was like, I don't have another choice for a job at the moment. And I at least know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to worry about learning as much. You know what I mean? Aside from just basic retail shit and how they run their shit. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, they're pretty bad. They sound exactly like what you said. It's always just like, okay, whoever can get the most pre-orders on this thing wins a prize. But the worst part about it, it's like they say the store wins a prize. The store doesn't win the prize. The manager of the store wins the prize. That's it. You could, then the only thing is, the manager is only there about as much as every other person is. So they can't work as hard, even if they're a great manager, because I've had good managers at GameStop. The one I worked at, all my managers were amazing. Genuinely. Loved them all. One of them was a little bit of a loser. A little bit. But almost all of them, they all at least were like good people in the core on like treating their employees fairly, right? But like, no matter how much they want to help you, it doesn't matter. You don't get anything out of it as a worker there. You have to be a manager. And also, they don't hire assistant managers anymore to their stores. So it's only one person winning off of that. It's never worth it. Ever. So stupid. Nightmare level evil. Yeah, they're bad. Yes. Okay, here's the thing, right? 100% working at GameStop has experienced me working there. I worked there for a few years. I'm not like super well known, but I talked to people who were managers there who had been working there for a while and the shit that they heard about. It 100% depends on the store you go to, but good luck finding a store that won't do that shit to you. The prize is a fucking pizza party. Always. Yeah. GameStop, it's like, yeah, the manager gets a cool thing. They'll get like, sometimes they actually give the managers good shit. They'll be like, here's a free game, which is cool and all. But it's just the manager out of the 5 people that work at the store. Exactly like what you said. But yeah, if you go to a specific GameStop, I gotta focus so I can actually tell you guys this because it's insane actually. I will tell you right now, GameStops are 100% based on district, and they compare every single store in their district to each other. Every fucking day, you have to check your email and look at a report that your district manager puts in and says, hey, your store did shit yesterday. You fucking suck. I'm not kidding. Almost every district manager is like this. And by that, I mean like 95% of district managers do this shit because they're trained to do this, and all of them smell the farts of the CEOs above them. Every single one of them regularly do that. They will sit down and write a fucking email at 5 a.m. every single day to the people who come in at 12 and work a full shift without any kind of actual lunch break, because they're not allowed to close the store, and there's only one person working there all day. And they will tell those people that because they sold one less thing than a different store in the district, they fucking suck. Remember, districts are stores that are within range of each other. That means someone can go, oh, I live halfway between this GameStop and this GameStop. Well, I'm just going to go to this one today because there's a different store in the area that's more convenient for me to go to. Has nothing to do with that GameStop being a better GameStop or something. It's literally just goes, this is more convenient for me to go to this one today. So that means instead of getting that, it's entirely chance, literally. Like, because you did not sell that, but a different store in your district sold it, you get fucked over, and then they get mad at you. And they do this shit, and you have to look at these every single day, and if you don't look at it, they get mad at you. And they literally train their people there to take advantage of people, like you said. That is not a joke. I have multiple district, like, there are stores in the district that do the most atrocious things to look good on paper so then they can win things all the time. They literally will make up fake, like, accounts if they don't make their, like, quota of how many, like, subscriptions they get free accounts that they'll literally pay for that shit and, like, bought that stuff so then they can win things, and it doesn't even fucking matter because only the manager wins it, so it just depends on the manager there. But they'll do that shit all the time. And I know it because my managers I worked with literally are like, yeah, I've worked at that store and that's the shit they do. They tell people they do that. Except for the actual people, like the customers. They tell other people that work there that they do that. It's crazy. It's like, what the fuck? And they do that shit all the time. And then the district manager, they all 100% know about it, you know? They don't care. Again, number went up. That's all they give a fuck about. Number stayed up. If your number fluctuates even for one day out of an entire week, you have one bad day, they're gonna talk shit on you about it. And it goes, like, on record that you did shit on the one day. You could have been one thing behind quota, it doesn't matter. You didn't make quota. And also, the quotas are fucking stupid. They were awful. And they change what they want you to do every few months because they just feel like it. Literally, there's no reasoning behind it. There's a screen above everyone's head with live stats for every franchise district store with just how to beat the other stat. What the fuck? That is crazy. Send us home with fucking, like, magnesium pills. I need to be knocked the fuck out. That's what I would say. Be like, I do not want to live on this planet anymore, thank you. Yeah, no, it's, like... It's... It's crazy, and people don't understand this shit. Like, unless you work there, you know? They have no idea how bad it is. Like, that's the kind of environment that you see regularly on, like, this is an apocalypse situation. And that's the kind of shit you'd see, like, in the imaginings of a fantasy author talking about what the end of the world is like. And that shit happens day to day. And they don't understand that. Like, regular people do not, they have no clue. Because fuck all, like, they can just do whatever the fuck they want. They have all the money. Oh no, they got caught and, like, someone decided to actually sue them for something so it looks like, you know, we give a shit about people. I'll pay the essentially a penny it is to them of the $50,000 I need to pay for this fine. It's essentially a penny. And then they go, oh no, I'll just keep doing it. Constantly raising bar of expectations, they're never achievable. Yeah, just so they, yeah. They tried so very hard to get rid of the GameStop that I worked at. They got rid of it, I guess, a few months ago. I didn't even realize it until, because I had stopped working there. I basically was like, my manager was like, hey, so the DM doesn't want you to be on payroll. And I was like, dude, I haven't worked there in months, okay? That's a totally fair reasoning. Like, I didn't like, the district manager pretended to like me because it came up with cool ideas, and then he never wanted, like, he was like, yeah, you should totally do that, and then, like, never helped because, of course, because I would have to use my own damn money to do it, right? I felt like a school teacher, a way they did that shit all the time, right? And I was like, okay, anyway, that's not gonna happen then, because I'm not about to spend my own damn money on this place unless I'm getting compensated. Anyway, he'd act like that shit all the time. But anyway, they were trying to get rid of our place constantly because there was another one within, like, it was literally, like, within 20 minutes of us that was in a mall, and the mall's dying, but, you know, it's still technically people go there. But because it was over there and, like, and they would get busy, more busy during holidays than we would, they were like, well, we want to kill this other GameStop, and it's like, okay. Whatever. People just stopped trying to meet expectations just to demand higher pay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what's crazy. I'm just like, I literally thought to myself every single day, this is before I became more socially aware of, like, how things work, right? But even I thought to myself, I'm like, seriously, what is stopping people, like, aside from the propaganda that is fed to them, that they won't ever work, literally what is stopping people from just going like, nah, I'm not gonna do that? Like, our GameStop just straight up stopped caring. Because there was no way we were gonna meet expectations because of because they had a fair reasoning for getting rid of that GameStop, and that it just didn't do as much business as the other one did. I totally, like, even outside of capitalism, I understand why you would do that, because it makes more sense when you have a small area, condense your shit, I guess, you know, like, yeah, it sucks, because then you have, like, in that situation, you should just have people, like, move to that store, but they're not gonna do that, because they're just gonna fire everyone, because that makes them more money, right? Fucking stupid. But anyway, like, yeah, I get it, okay? But also, why does it, like, who fucking cares? Just don't do the shit. Just don't do it. Literally, if they have shitty expectations, we just started going like, nah. Like, my manager there, who was, like, base as fuck, he's kind of the guy who's, like, you know, weh, but he was base as fuck. He was just like, okay, hey, so the DM yelled at me because we didn't meet this quota, right? He goes, so, I don't know. I guess you should technically try to get one today. And I was like, we'll see what happens. And he was like, yeah. And we just, like, that was what we would talk about. And I'm not even kidding. And he was just like, I don't know. You could, like, ask an extra person. And I was like, sure, if someone comes in. Because here's the thing. Before they changed it, technically getting their subscription plan at GameStop would have been worth it if you went there enough. And I think that, because technically, yes, you would have made money if you buy at GameStop on a regular basis, the way that their plan was about 3-4 years ago, it would have been totally worth it for you to actually go, like, to pay for that subscription, because you would have easily made your money back if you actually regularly already went to GameStop. And this is my opinion on any subscription service. If you do the thing already without the thought of the subscription service in your head, if you use that product or that service already, and you are using it regularly and expect to do so for a while, sure, get the plan, because it probably does save you money. Like do the fucking math, obviously. But no, like, there's no point in doing it if you're going to, like, they would have us, they're like, oh, ask every single person that comes to the store. I'm like, oh, so the old grandparents, like, that come in the store, that don't even know what the fuck they're buying, but they're buying it for their grandchildren for Christmas once a year? Yeah, we'll sell it to them. Fucking hell no. They're never gonna, like, that's literally lying to them, saying it's a good deal. They'd be like, oh, just tell them that their kids would want it. And I'm like, yeah, but their kids are they can't afford their own presents, you dumb bitch. They do it on purpose, because they just want money, obviously. But fuck. I just got off a skeleton shift with a shift leader, where it was like, just us two for the half the day. Tons of orders coming through. You just shrugged and moved in a normal pace. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And straight up, that is the best thing you can do in that situation, is just go, I'm just gonna do what I can. Like, should you try to do the bare minimum in that job? Always. Because, you know, that's what would be normally expected of you in a job situation, is to do the bare minimum. Because I do think that there are certain people that, like, just take advantage of a paycheck sometimes. Where they, you know, it happens. There's always someone who's going to just be sitting around and doing nothing because they just want to make money by sitting and doing nothing. And while I would love that to be the case for everyone, if I'm working in a job that requires me to do something bare minimum, like, maybe I should do that, because it is a contract. Like, the point is, you do the bare minimum job if you're getting paid bare minimum. If they pay you more, then you can do more. But, like, don't go crazy about it. You can't just go like, don't let them take advantage of you, ever. But at least, you know, do your contracted thing. You signed a contract to do a job. And whatever it bare minimum says to do, if you're making bare minimum money, you should do that. Don't ever do more than that. But, like, at least, like, talk with your coworkers before you just decide to do nothing. Because I've had some coworkers in the past that just literally do fuck all. And then I get slammed with more work, because then they'll come after you, right? They won't come after the person who's actually the problem. They come after you who's doing a good job, and, like, they see as someone they can exploit more because you care more. That's why I say don't work in a place that you actually care about the job, because they will, if it's corporate like that, they will take advantage of you. So, oh, Simply Sky, hey. Hello. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We're talking about corporations. Because we're playing Supermarket Sim. Sounds great, right? Welcome in. I hope you guys had a good stream. Hope you guys had a good time. We're just chatting, doing some cozy gaming, and talking about working at shitty jobs, you know? But hi, hope you guys had a good stream. He said can't work in sales because I just refused a lot of customers on stuff. Yeah, no, I also refuse to do that. And GameStop, no matter how long I was there, even my one manager I had was like, he's the one who got me to he made me fully, because I was already doing it, but I was kind of trying to be good about it when he was there, because I was like, oh, I don't want my manager to get mad at me. So I was trying to do stuff, and then he was just like, then one day he was just like, yeah, I just don't want to lie to people. He's like, so I'm not going to go tell this grandparent that they should buy our product. And I was, because they're not going to come in here ever again. And I was like, yeah, that's what I do. And I was like, cool, I'm just going to keep doing that then. So how was Destiny? How's Supermarket Sims? Destiny was good. It made me upset. As usual, the story is depressing right now. But, you know, everything's fine. Definitely. Smile. But no, it was good. I'm hoping that next week's story kind of gets a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of what the fuck's going on, and like I want things to not be sad for a second, all right? That voice though was spine tinglings. Oh yeah. Oryx's voice, because he's been around in like the year and the Dreadnought and shit. Oryx's new voice actor, peak. I don't know why. I just like the previous Oryx voice was good, but I really like this one a lot. I think it's really good, especially that it's an echo. It's kind of fun that it's different, right? Being actively shitty to people isn't helping anyone. Yeah, exactly. Straight up hurt himself trying to look busy. Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're older like that. Here's the thing. I don't hate old people at all. I really would not. I don't want to. I just... If someone's gonna treat me like shit, you know, like, I don't care about them. But... Anyway, but, like, I feel really bad whenever I see, like, older coworkers of mine that are really sweet people, and then they get taken advantage of the same as, like, a younger person is by doing physical labor like that. I just am like, don't hurt yourself. Now, I've had some older coworkers that are shitty, and then I just go like, I don't care anymore. But I do, like, I treat everyone with the same amount of respect. And if they decide that they don't want to be treated like that, then unfortunately, I will stop treating them like that, you know? But I give everyone the same benefit of the doubt every single time. Be like, I assume you're a good person. I am cautious and guarded, but I assume you're a good person until you show it otherwise. Usually, I'm not let down, but it just depends. I did the weak stuff in 25 minutes. Yeah, I would have done it in 25 minutes if I didn't keep dying from failing jumps and being silly. A silly little gamer, you know? It's them new Sony mics making his feel. Yeah. I don't take shit in retail and expect those to earn it. Might be a reason I'm unemployed. Yeah, exactly, right? That's like straight up why I don't work at certain places anymore. I'm so glad I don't work in retail anymore. I used to... I was just talking about how our previous retail jobs have been, you know. But, you know. Straight up quit a job at FedEx after like 3 months. I was freaked out about how bad they treat people, and she hadn't worked in a regular job in like 30 years. She was that Danny DeVito meme where he's like, I get it. Yeah. And that's literally, I swear to God, if people just literally listen to other people who have experience with something, the world would be perfectly, like, so many problems would be saved. But, like, there's a lot of people who just don't want to believe things because they haven't personally seen it. And I'm like, then how about you go personally see it? If you want to understand something and you're like, oh, why doesn't this happen? Don't fucking ask rhetorical questions. I don't want to hear rhetorical questions. If you're going to ask a question out loud that I have an answer to, I'm going to fucking answer it. Maybe it's because I'm neurodivergent. But I'm like, if someone asks a question, I know the answer to it, or they say something and I know about it, I'm going to talk about it. Like, don't you want to know the answer? Why the fuck would you ask a rhetorical question about that? I understand why someone would want to ask a rhetorical question for the humor or the sarcasm, but like, when you ask those kind of questions, don't do that around me. I will answer you. Like, we were talking about Steel and his mother having that moment, the Danny DeVito moment, and being like, oh shit, the world does work like this. And we were explaining how everything is based on classism. It's not, it's all money. That's all anyone cares about is money. And that's why things suck, because people care about money more than people. And then she was like, oh shit, it is about money. Everything has been about money. It's like, yes. There is no this side or this side. It is about money. 100%. It's always been that way. They just want you to think the other way because they don't want you to know the truth. It's always money. Every single problem that's ever existed has been because someone wanted more money. It's what it all boils down to, and I'm not kidding. You've been lied to about, like, yeah, it is. And guess what? As someone who grew up in a very completely different mental landscape than I do now, I 100% know what that feels like. I'm also, you know, neurodivergent, like I said, and sometimes it's really hard for me, especially, to go like, oh, like, when I'm really sure I'm right about something, usually because I was told one way and it's not true, and then that makes me frustrated too. But like, when I'm really sure about something, I'm like, I get fucking angry when I find out later that I was lied to / misunderstood something, so it feels like I've been lied to, even if it was just me. I'm like, this shit pisses me off. But guess what? I still fucking eventually go, hey, listen, I was wrong. Crazy. But they were taught not to do that. They were taught that as a weakness, and that is why they are like that. Jobs just suck. It's true. Unless you find a job that treats you like a normal human being, which is very hard to find. Like, right now, the job I work at is pretty fucking close to being like that. The nice thing is that I have not had to worry about anything, but sometimes I see people get a little upset at each other, and then I'm like, that's a little kind of red flaggy, but like, it's one of those situations where I don't know the full story genuinely. I cannot tell if it is red flag in general, or if it's just that two people are beefing and taking it out on each other, and therefore it looks like a red flag. You know? Sometimes it's just a beef, and it looks bad, but it ends up it's like not actually how that person, like the current manager at the job I work at, I work in a restaurant, and my current manager there is like really has a good mindset. Everything she's told me and everything she acts like has a really good mindset about how, like, she gives a fuck about, she doesn't micromanage you, right? She straight up says, like, I do not want to micromanage people because I believe that you know what the fuck you're doing. She goes, I have full faith. That's why I hired you in the first place. That you know what the fuck you're doing. She goes, and unless you prove me wrong, she goes, I'm not gonna actually, like, I'm not gonna micromanage you. It's great. But then, you know, sometimes it's like, kind of, I'm like, are they just beefing? Or is it like an actual problem? I don't know. So currently, I think it's just beefing, but I don't know. We'll see eventually. I can tell you one thing though. I am 100% in the, I am so far gone. I've had so many years of shit jobs. I don't hesitate when it comes to, like, when I advocate for myself now. If someone's treating me like shit at a job, I'm like, I don't fuck around. I don't wait for it. The moment that I start having problems with someone, be it a manager or otherwise, it's you better fucking solve the problem or I'm out the door. There's no way. And I don't give them time, like, I don't give them all the time in the world to do it. Like, solve it now or I'm fucking gone. That's just how it works. I'm so tired of working at jobs where they treat you like shit, so I don't take that shit anymore. I don't do it. About neurodivergence, I agree. It feels like you just kind of notice. Doesn't make any sense. It's not fair at all. People are just like, silly Billy, you just don't get it. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. Yep. Gotta go get some chores done, post stream stuff. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good rest. You had a good, I bet you're working hard with your stream, so you should get rest afterwards. But yes, thank you for popping in and thank you for raid. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Work harder, stop thinking, for real. Alright, mushrooms went down? No, my mushrooms. At least pizza went up. I hope mushrooms didn't go down too much or I'm gonna be really upset. That's a big number change, but fine, I guess. Did I get a text message? Oh. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so, chat, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna go, I need to eat, and I need to do some prep for my D&D game tonight, but I really appreciate all the chatting we did. I love being able to talk about this stuff. Genuinely. And I also like chatting with you guys. Makes me feel happy. I don't get to, I'm a very introverted person, IRL, so when I get online, I'm like, please talk to me. I need people time, but I'm not good at people time. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. We're gonna tend to shit jobs and feel like tired ain't you being. Yes, for real. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. It was good meeting you too. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's move us to chatting so I can say goodbye to you guys properly. Yes. Have a good afternoon and night. You too. Thank you, Servan. Thank you, Simply Sky. Thank you to, Infraray. Thank you so much for being here as well. And thank you for the follow as well. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for chatting with me. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 2 Eastern. We'll be playing some Final Fantasy, probably doing more Dragoon stuff because I want to do Dragoon stuff. Yeah, we'll have a good one. And, don't forget, 2D model reveal, 2D model debut will be on Saturday at 5 Eastern. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Yes, thank you for being here and for Ray. But yeah. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.